Hi there! Welcome to my channel. My name is Monica, if you're not aware. Today's look is heavily inspired by the character Dabi from My Hero Academia, which I highly suggest you check out if you don't know what that is. And if you're interested in seeing how to achieve this look, then please keep on watching. Oh hey, do you like my new wig? I'm kind of low-key obsessed with it. But anyway, to start, I'm straight away putting some creepy eyeballs in. I will link below where I got these bad boys. Taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I believe this one is in light neutral. I'm just going ahead and dabbing that all over my face. Next, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Granite, and going for a bolder brow today, guys, so hence the dip brow. But we're just gonna go ahead and fill in our brows using a little brow brush. This one is the Anastasia specific one. Then taking the Tarte Pro Glow To Go palette, I'm grabbing the one contour shade that is in this palette and throwing that underneath my cheekbones and on my nose and shaping all that up. Next, after priming your eyeballs, I am taking the Tarte Tartist Pro palette and mixing the two lightest shades in the palette. I am just putting that as a base all over my eyelid, grabbing the shade Indie from the same palette. It's like this really light taupe transition shade. I am applying that in the crease and creating a kind of cat eye elongated point to it, and then blending out any harsh edges. I'm grabbing the shade Edgy, which is a darker brown shade. I'm placing that just in the outer corner and following that same shape, just blending it out. And then I'm just grabbing this eyebrow pencil, and you can grab, again, anything you want, as long as it's kind of a light shade. Start sketching out the under eye bags situation that we'll have going on in this look. And I'm also going through and sketching out where I want the mouth area to be as well, and also creating an outline for the upper body in a half circle. Next, I'm going to go ahead and prime that lower eye bag area, and then taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, I'm grabbing the shade Red Ochre, and then filling in those under eye areas with that shade. Taking the Urban Decay Cosmetics Naked Heat palette, I am then grabbing the shade En Fuego, which is that other dark red shade that I like so much, and doing the same thing. And then I'm also going to be filling in the mouth area with these two shades as well. And then partway through this look, I quickly decided I was going to switch over to the Mayron Red Paradise Paint because it was just way faster than trying to fill in my entire upper body area with the red shadow. Going back in with those red eyeshadows, I just kind of mixed the two, and I'm just placing that on a bigger brush and following the edges. Then taking a red eye pencil, I'm just going ahead and filling in my waterline, and then moving on to a brown eye pencil, I'm just going to go through and start sketching small little irregular lines in all of these red areas. Taking that red face paint again, I'm just going through and doing the exact same thing we just did with the brown. And then taking the white Mayron Paradise paint, I am taking out a small brush and creating tiny little stitch/staple marks to connect every red area to the actual skin. Now to glam this look up a bit, I decided I was going to take my Stila black liquid liner and start giving our little character here some pretty sweet winged liner. Make sure it's sharp enough to cut a man, you know what I mean? And with this look, I'm also using the Rogue & Rogue Black Magic Lashes in Lady Killer. LOL, I forgot to put the stitches on the upper body, so I'm just quickly going through and doing that before we finish up here. Next, taking a dark brown eyeshadow, I'm using the one in the Modern Renaissance palette. I am going through and kind of creating these little stretch marks, strain marks, if you will, around some of the little staples here, and also making sure to place some of that brown shadow underneath these white marks just to add some more depth and dimension to them. any little touch-ups you need, and you are done. You are now freaking Dabi, kind of, from My Hero Academia. Hope you learned something cool. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. I would really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time. Thanks, guys. Mwah.